Okay, so one thing I've always wondered about in Geometry Dash, because I've played the Geometry Dash in a very long time, so one thing I've always been a little bit curious about is, it's also a question I've heard a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll just get to the point. Is it the person moving, or is it the level moving? I'm really curious about that, so today I'll talk a little bit about what I think, and then I'll try to test it in some ways. One of them, or some of them, is with messing with the Geometry Dash files, which some of you might, actually it's a really simple test. I'm sorry if I'm not knowing what I'm supposed to say here, but I don't have any paper where I'm writing this down. But the test that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a level, then there is a file in the Geometry Dash, there is a text document, not a text document, I don't know what it's called, okay, I'll show a screenshot. There's a file called MovingObject.txt, so it's a text file, which I will see what happens if I delete that file, which I'm really interested because I hope something weird and awesome will happen, because I like when weird and confusing things are going to happen. So I'm gonna test that later in this video, but first of all I want to talk about what other people think, because the most of people think that it's the cube moving, which makes kind of sense because or else you wouldn't have a trail, and then there's very few like me who think it's actually the level that is that's the moving things. But I'm basically gonna test that, I'm gonna test that now, so let's go into the editor. Okay, so now we're in the editor. So the test is pretty simple. I place a block here, and then I put it in the group ID as number 1. Here, actually, here, then log to player X, 1 and 10. So when I've done that, it should be pretty easy to do this test. But I jump on this, it follows me. It's a moving object. So now I go to the MovingObjects.txt here, and I simply delete it. Oh wait, that's right. I have already deleted it, so it's not here anymore, as you can see. Or it shows it here, but it's not here, so yeah. So now let's try to see what will kinda happen. So I'll test that in a second. Okay, the music is playing, but this is confusing. Okay, so what happens is it just freezes. The music is playing, but it's just frozen. Why is it frozen? What is going on? Why is it frozen? It's so weird. It's just that was. I did not expect that. So I'll just try to recover the file really quick to see what happens. Okay, just here. Then it starts working. Well, so the answer is it's actually the object moving. Because the objects, the music is an object. It's a trigger. So it got over to me, but I didn't move. I was froze. So in fact, it is the object moving. And that was the moving mystery of Geometry Dash.